When I was living in Texas, I found out that my grandmother was diagnosed with liver cancer. I moved back to Seattle to help my mom take care of her. So I needed a project and something positive to focus on. And I said, all right, well, I do pottery. So I made about 10 of these little vases, which I named after my grandmother, whose name is Shirley. And I brought 10 of these little pots to the flower shop, and they sold within a couple days. The response was overwhelming. I don't have all of the expertise in starting a business. I'm very good at some things, making pottery, having ideas, but I have no background or history in accounting or making a business plan or any of those things. In going to the cafe that Contagious Compassions held was a real turning point for me and this business. At that cafe is when I really realized that I don't need to have all the tools. There are people out there who can teach me them. Contagious Compassion set me up with the most wonderful mentors, and most specifically Roger, who has been a huge support and help.
People just starting a business that are young don't really know what it takes. What kind of business licenses are required, how to collect sales tax, what's wholesale mean, setting up a shop, how big, how small. Those connections ended up being the things that I could really help Lauren with.
I definitely have a direction, and I think that's good, but I also need a mentor that understands that.
Rather than me saying, okay, here, give me your books, we'll set up your company. We are enabling her to go out and be successful.
Roger has been fantastic in this project. He has let me do my own thing just enough to get me excited and, leave me out on my own, but really been there when I needed him.
Lauren and I probably spent several 1-hour, 2-hour meetings over a month maybe. And then as she kind of got our business in place more, she would check back, give me her business plan, have us review it, talk about marketing a little bit.
It seems to me the way that Contagious Compassions is set up is very personal. I would say that Libby and Heidi really got to know me and my project and what I was doing and the way that I operate.
Contagious Compassion really does is it challenges the individual.
They're experts in seeing potential in people and seeing that drive and that kind of sparkle in someone's eye that is like, they have something here and they don't have all the tools, but we can make it happen. Growing up, I was like, I'm gonna do something fantastic in the world, but you never really know how that's gonna materialize. And I think that Contagious Compassions kind of helps you put a framework around that and talk about it in a way that's meaningful and create a project that will last. I feel honored that they saw something in me that was special. They really just care about people. Contagious Compassions wants to make a positive impact in the Seattle community.